So it's officially day 5, I want to say this, and today I'm going to 2 towns in Belgium, going to Ghent and Bruges. I'm currently on the train to go to Bruges, at least I think / hope. It's crazy because every time I get on the train, I'm literally questioning, is this the right one? Am I gonna make it to my destination? I don't know, I guess we'll see. Stay tuned. For reference, Bruges is about an hour and a half away from Brussels on public transportation, and then Ghent is about an hour. Okay, I have officially made it to Bruges, or Bruges, how I've heard them say. I don't know, but I'm at the Bonifacius Bridge, where it looks like this. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna take a few pictures here and then I will head to the Belfry. Y'all, I'm in the Belfry. Taking a little break. A lot of stairs. Giving me Arc de Triomphe and Basilica de Voto Nacional vibes. I thank the Lord. Or rest. At least they have these little benches. Cause man, they have free lockers for you to leave your things, which is awesome because it would otherwise be difficult to carry things down there. But I should have kept my water. These guys said that the view on top is worth it. That's good to know. I'm still gonna push through, but this break is very well needed, okay? Time to go back down. I'm still a little nervous, but going down is always easier than going up, so it should be fine. There's the way down. 366. Now I have just made it to Market Square. Cute. Time to explore what they have at the market. Maybe try a few things. In the mood for chicken? Yes, always. What they got over her? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waffles and pancakes? This might be where I need to go. Oh, I need to get out my cash because I keep using my card even though I have euros. So I'll be back.
Where do you go to?
Now I have about 30-ish minutes to explore until my museum starts. So I'm gonna probably just walk around this area where the market square is, go down the little side street, see what's going on, take some pics, and then I'll be at my next stop. And now walking into the Bruges Beer Museum. And of course, there's stairs. Like, I get it's Europe and all, but geez. And little lockers. Yeah, let me get one. Get one of them. The lockers here, you have to pay for it. They're just €1, but I'm not gonna pay when all these other locker things I've used have been free. But this looks cool. So they have these iPads and earphones for you to use to get through the museum. Are you kidding? More stairs. Barley. This is the hops room. Cascade. Ooh, that smells like potent beer. Floral. I can definitely see how it's floral. So this is what it looks like. And then it tells you Target. That one smells kind of nice. Kind of sweet like caramel. Amargo, bitter, and amaretto. The yeast room. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. We take one down, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Y'all, this is Michael Jackson. Apparently there's more than one Michael Jackson in the world, and this guy was the beer guru. At the end of your tour, you can go and do a beer tasting of the beers that they have on draft. You get these little beer museum coins to use and redeem your beer. And the room is honestly such a vibe. Look how cute this is. Those big bottles have like the menu on, so you don't have to keep getting up and down. This is what I got. It's a nice cherry beer, and he said it's the second healthiest one they have. Yeah, that's nice. That's very good. Oh, that's really good. I'm a fan of that one. Number 2, this is the Rosenbach or Rodenbach fruitage. He said it has elderberry, cherry, all the berries. I'm just gonna really vibe out here, try a few more beers, and then I'll head over to Ghent for my second part of the day. I'm officially in Ghent and I'm about to start a canal boat tour. The weather is super nice.
Good afternoon, bonjour. My name is Peter. I will be your captain.
At Castle at the Council, all tickets come with the audio tour. And so it kind of walks you through the museum and what you're looking at, where to go next, which is awesome because some museums, I don't even know where to go. Here's some of the weapons, but I'm in the castle. The torturing chambers. I have just finished up at Castle of the Counts. It was so nice and I really liked the guided tour of it. I'm about to head to get some lunch and go to Graffiti Street. Then I'll be heading back to Brussels. Look how pretty. I do love how old European this town looks. And the weather. Something that I have noticed since being in Bruges and Ghent is, I don't know if it's because of canals and the water or whatever, but Google Maps is like weird out here. We'll be walking in one direction and we're supposed to go in the opposite one. So just keep that in mind when you come. Doesn't make much sense. This is cute. And this guy's playing music for the vibes. I've just made it back to my Airbnb. Right now it's 6:53. I did finish everything that I had planned for the day. I was literally able to get everything done in less time than I initially had planned for it, which is good. There weren't really many train mishaps today, even though I had to take buses and trams. This is a lot, but it was successful. I wanted to give y'all a few tips if you plan on visiting Ghent and Bruges. It definitely can be done in one day. Everything that I wanted to do, I was able to get done, and I feel like the only things that would be left in those areas that I didn't hit just look like shopping. But you can literally do that anywhere in any of these European countries. They're all the same stores: Zara, H&M. I didn't see Primark, but Primark, Uniqlo. While I was planning and in general, a lot of people kind of give Bruges like a bad name, I guess, because they compare it so much to Ghent. But if I had to pick which one was my favorite, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Bruges, surprisingly, but not solidified. Okay, so Ghent definitely gave the medieval vibes. I love being able to go to the castle, learn more about the city on the canal boat tour, and it was definitely beautiful. It gave all the medieval, it gave everything it was supposed to get. But I feel like Bruges felt more like old Europe. Europe. Like, it didn't feel as touristy as Ghent felt. Like in Market Square, you're like in the middle and surrounded by so many old school looking old Europe buildings. Like when you think of Europe back in the day, that's literally what you think of. And then the big church, the Belfry, like all of that just made it have such a nice feel. A lot of bikers, the big produce market, all of that. But that being said, I still did love the vibes of Ghent as well. So don't skip Bruges. I know it doesn't get as talked about as Ghent, but it's definitely worth it. I would recommend going to Bruges first and then Ghent. I was watching a YouTube video and they recommended doing it in that order so that you don't get disappointed when you go to Bruges. And maybe that's why I have such a good perspective on Bruges, because I went there first. But I don't know. I feel like you should go to Bruges first, then Ghent, not because you'll be disappointed by Bruges, but just because it kind of gave it a smooth transition. Like old Europe meets medieval times and castles. Bruges was like old Europe in history books, and then Ghent was kind of like old Europe in like story tales and stuff. I hope all that made sense. But yeah, that was my little take on Bruges and Ghent. I enjoyed them and it was a fun time. I am glad that I made it back a little earlier than planned though, because I'm doing a lot, as y'all can see. So it's nice to be able to just relax. So basically, I'm just gonna chill here, relax, charge all of my things because my camera died. Everything's pretty much dead. And then I'm just gonna run out and grab some dinner and come back here. I don't know if I'll eat dinner out or just bring it as takeaway and eat it here. Maybe I will check in one more time before the night is over, and if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow.